Hey guys, Public here today and welcome back to Cities Skylines. Today we are starting off with a time lapse, and if you want to jump forward it ends around 13 and a half minutes, but we are starting off here building an extension to the ferry, or the shipping lines I should say, because I decided I wanted to turn this whole area with the cargo terminal airport, or cargo hub airport, and also the train cargo station into like more of a port. So we also have that other port kind of nearby, but I kind of wanted this one as well to be incorporated and be much more industrial area. I'll probably zone up a little bit around it. I don't know if we'll do too much, but this is where I wanted to start off this part, is sort of building up this section and making sure it all works, because it is near the airport. I figured it would be a nice area for that. And I'll tell you what though, later on when we start looking across the water now from the rest of the city and you see like the airport and stuff over there, I think it looks sweet. I also looked into the airport roads. The airport's roads mod. I don't know if there's like an update to it or there's a different mod, but the one that was existing kind of looked like it had a bunch of issues that didn't really work. So I'm not really sure what the deal with that was. But anyway, we're changing up this area here, which I think I mentioned last time, where I said I wanted to actually build a new highway connection for all the industrial traffic. So we wanted to do a direct connection for them. So we're joining up to the existing highway we have here. And this will allow, obviously, all the trucks and all that to get to the cargo sort of airport and stations a little bit easier than going through all the other areas. So I'm just building like just a regular sort of T intersection. I don't even know what it's called. I don't know. Just a normal one so the traffic can flow smoothly instead of doing like a roundabout or anything like that. Just a regular one. I actually, for some reason, I don't know why, I was kind of, I say it's a regular one and it's quite a normal one, but it took me a while to get it right. I don't know what I was doing. Look, I think I had just woken up, so let's leave it at that. I think I just woke up and I was like, what am I doing? I don't know. Anyway, I get there in the end, so it's just going to join up here onto the side of the highway. So I wanted to sort of build up this area a little bit more and sort of give it more character. And then, because I feel like the more and more that we do to this area, we can kind of see it taking shape a bit more. Because at the moment, it kind of looks like it's out in the middle of nowhere, which was the issue with the other industrial area for ages. But now with that big sort of town area nearby, it just makes way more sense. So I think by doing this as well, instead of building up this area, it's going to start making way more sense than just being this place in the middle of nowhere, which I'm pretty excited for. Anyway, so we get these lanes going underneath all of this. It's actually kind of handy that this area is a little bit hillier, because it kind of fits in really, really nicely and quite easily to this whole section of all the hills. So we are able to get it to flow quite well. And then I think, so we got all the lanes there, and I was like, okay, I should probably adjust this road a little bit so it actually makes sense so the traffic can merge. Actually, the weird thing is, and I'll probably change this when we go back in, but you'll see that I do all this, like we do this nice interchange here, and then we go back and we do sort of a roundabout area near the industrial area. So instead of, we had that sort of one-way system just before that I kind of demolished, and we're sort of replacing it with a roundabout. And I do all that, and I make this, and then I just do a regular intersection for this road, like the new highway, well, the mini highway. It just does a T intersection to the industrial, and it's kind of dumb. You'll see what I mean in a second. Anyway, so just making sure we have enough lanes in all this section here for this new junction, and setting up all the lanes so they go to the right place and make sure it all flows smoothly, the speed limit is correct, and then everyone is happy. Just make sure the merging works properly too. And that should just be this little junction done. So over here, this is where I was trying to figure out how I was going to join these two one-way roads up. I was either going to do two smaller roundabouts, which I think would look dumb, because I think we did that somewhere else and it looked kind of dumb and I need to change it. Actually, yeah, that other intersection we have in the city that has those two roundabouts, we need to change that. It looks so bad. Anyway, so I was just doing this so I could do a larger roundabout and sort of incorporate all these roads. I was just trying to get them all close together so I could do a roundabout and it would sort of fix it automatically. And then I actually decided that I forgot that, well, I didn't decide. I remember that I was going to remove that road that connected off to the left, because it sort of was right behind the runways and all that, and I didn't really want a huge amount of traffic running just there. So anyway, that whole roundabout thing turned out to be a bust, so I sort of just demolished all connections and just redid all of it. So there's that. So this road here, I'm just trying to get it to make sense here a little bit, because I wanted it to continue on and join up to the other side, sort of up here where that town is, so then people of the town could also use this highway connection so they can get out to the whole region a little bit easier too, and then that will sort of connect up to the high. So okay, what am I saying? This roundabout here is what I'm trying to say, is where now, so we got this big roundabout, which is great. And then I use this road here and I just do a T junction. I don't know why. It's not even a roundabout. It's just that. That's all it is. There's not even any give ways. It's just, I don't know why I did that. I really don't. Anyway, so there's that. So I just sort of smoothed that out a little bit. I think I still need to do a little bit of terraforming this whole area, but it's kind of not done yet. I was also trying to figure out all the trains because I wanted to keep, even though we do have that train line in that airport, which I think I mentioned last time, I wanted to keep the cargo station there as well because I like the aesthetic of it all these sort of cargo terminals all over the place. And then so I was trying to figure out how to join up all the rail. I haven't actually joined up the rail of the cargo airport to the other two yet, and I've joined the other two, but I haven't joined them to the region. So that's what I'm doing now, sort of just getting the rails in and figuring out how that's all going to work. I do also want to go download, and maybe I'll do it before we jump into the live gameplay. I go download some sort of custom industrial buildings, not necessarily like European, but just more factory looking buildings that are just bigger and just more flat. Because every time I zone, we get these giant chimney stacks all over the place and it looks disgusting. I want some more low profile buildings that aren't, because I'm putting down all these warehouses, but it's like I would at least like to get some buildings that we're putting down that are going to be useful. So I think I might go look for some little factories and all that soon. Anyway, so yeah, we're sort of joining up these rail networks here. I don't think there's going to be any use for this rail line here that joins from that cargo train terminal to the hub or like the shipping port, because I don't think there'll be any reason to train stuff there, but it looks cool to have the railway there, so that's what I did. It looks cool, so that's why I did it. So we're just getting these roads over. I would have liked to have done level crossings. Actually, you know what? We might be able to do a level crossing on this first bridge here, because like I said, that rail there probably won't be used at all. And even if it is, we could just ban trains and not let them use it. Maybe that's a good idea. The other rail will probably be used a lot when it's connected, because it does connect to that shipping port, but we'll see how we go. But now I just kind of bridged over the whole thing and then did like a little one-way system here on this side that will sort of lower down. And it was designed to allow traffic to flow nice and smoothly. And I think it works for the most part. I mean, we're not getting a huge amount of traffic through here anyway. But the traffic that we do get, I guess it's working just fine. So we got this road here. Like, it's pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. And nothing's like super detailed yet either. It's sort of just laying out the networks and the roads and how it's all going to flow together. And then, and that's the weird thing. Like, I did all of this, and then that little T junction to join the whole industrial traffic to that one. I don't know why. I just don't know why I did that. Anyway, we'll fix that, I think, in the live gameplay. And I was also just setting up all the lanes there to make sure that they do what I want them to do and not something else that I don't expect them to do. So I think that's kind of this little section done now. Or at least like the industrial area. And then I think we move to, because I realized, I think when I unpaused the game, that if trucks want to go the previous way they went to where the rest of the city is, where they go under that tunnel, they have to drive a really long way around at the moment, because it sort of is a huge detour around the airport. And I think we can still have a road there, which is here. So now this is actually next to the IKEA. So I'm doing a road that sort of hugs the edge of the IKEA, and this will sort of serve as a pretty heavily used industrial road. And I would love to get a bunch of like larger warehouses or factories around here that sort of fit in. I guess we could even have a look at some of the in-game factories. The only problem with those is we're going to have to supply them with industry, and I don't know how well that's going to work. So that might not be the best idea, but we can have a look. But yeah, so this road here is actually going to come down, and I actually changed this IKEA front road. So instead of joining up to anything, I actually just did like a little dead end roundabout, just like that, so that the cars will just go there. Actually, you know what? That doesn't even work because that's a one-way road. I just realized that. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we'll fix that and fix that too. Yeah, that doesn't work because the cars can't go back because it's a one-way road. I guess we'll change that and decorate it custom anyway. Anyway, so I didn't want that road joining up there because there was a bunch of cars driving through there, and I didn't really want them taking priority over all the industrial traffic, which you can see now we're going to have quite a bit flowing through that area. And actually, I might do a better connection to that highway there because it looks like they're cutting through, which is interesting. Anyway, so here's the other thing that we're doing. So the other big suggestion was, I think this was even a couple episodes ago now, was the rail to the airport, was we should try and get some of it above ground and sort of try and get it near other rail networks that we already have, so it kind of makes sense and fits in with the rest of the networks that we have around the city. So I decided to copy this one here. So this is now going to be the Airport Express line that actually comes out this way. So it's sort of, instead of going up and bridging over the water, it's going to stay a little bit lower and come along the land here, and it will tunnel underneath near the city like all the other ones do. So this one comes along here, and you can see that's where we have the tunnel for the road that goes over there. But the train is actually going to go a little bit further before it tunnels because it doesn't need to at this point. But yeah, so we sort of just take it around here, and then we do tunnel under the water because now that we have a cargo shipping line, I didn't think that we could bridge over the water unless we went super high up like that other bridge we got next to us. But I figured we already have that big bridge. I don't want to do giant bridges everywhere. Like we have a few nearby already. So this one instead comes along here and it'll tunnel underneath, similar to how our little road or like mini highway does just next to us. So this will just come down here, making sure that we're not flooding it with water because that is a legitimate concern. And we're just going to do a nice smooth slope there as well. And then it'll come down and then it basically tunnels and connects up to the other one. So now that we have at least this section here that sort of pops up above ground and comes along to the other section of rail, and we basically just redirect it to this new line by connecting it up and deleting the old one. So this actually doing this little tunnel section here proved to be more challenging than I thought because I didn't really have much room here, and the other one's already on a curve. So the tunnel actually has to go in a different spot. I was going to do a nice long stretch tunnel like that, but it looked really, you can see how jagged the tracks look because it's just one big piece that's stretched out. So I was like, no, no, I don't think I'll do that. So I just we just go into the tunnel a little bit earlier than that, than the other one. And then we'd sort of just fine tune and adjust it. But yeah, so that sort of joins this section of tunnels. And it just comes down and around. I think it probably is a longer way for the train to go. Just because of how many turns and stuff it has to do. But at least I think it blends in a lot more. So you can see we actually have to go down and like underneath the other track because we have to actually tunnel down in front because we can't turn left quick enough. So we have to go around like this, and we have to join up to that tunnel that we already have. So it sort of comes up and around, and you can see we just join down there and we just delete the old one. And now it sort of does that giant S-bend and then comes up and then back under the water over there. But yeah, so now we got that huge section of rail that is exposed and it is part of the map, which I think is pretty cool. And then for a while, I've been wanting to readjust this tram line here as well. So it sort of sits alongside the train tracks. So I feel like it sort of should fit in with that whole area. It seems like it'd be a lot nicer. So I sort of try and trace along the side of the train tracks, at least a little bit. Obviously, it's going to branch up pretty quickly. It doesn't join them for like very long at all, but it seemed like it was a little far away for it to really, I don't know, it just seemed unnecessary. So then we're just redoing this. I also changed it to these custom tram tracks that we downloaded a while ago because I think these look nicer for like the bridges and that, especially because they don't have the pedestrian footpaths on them, which is always nice so that people can't walk alongside them. I don't really want these tracks being used as footpaths. I think it makes more sense that they're not. So anyway, so we just redo the bridge over here and I made sure that pedestrian pathway there also still works. I think I just build a little section through it to make sure it still works. And I was just raising up this to make sure it all fits. And it worked out pretty well. So I think this whole area is coming together nicely, especially with the new train tunnel as well, or the new train tracks that come up and over. I think it just fits a lot better. So yeah, so here I just like join them. I was going to use the same pathway, as you can see, but then it looked weird and I couldn't get it to sit right. So I instead used that one there. So it looks like a little bit of a track crossing. Anyway, let's jump into the game now. All right, so we can see, oh, look at this, it's working. Oh, yeah, using my sweet bridge. Okay, so I actually did download a bunch of factories just then, which I don't know how good any of these are, how big they are, but we can find out. Let's find out together. Is there anyone that can fit down here? This probably good, because at the moment it's got these old warehouses in here. But we can start getting some actual stuff, which would be pretty exciting. Ooh, this could be a good one, actually. Oh, yeah, this will fit like perfectly. If we do this one here, this one there. Oh, yeah. And wait, how many people? 20 workers. That's actually a reasonable amount, too. Some of these default Rico settings, they go like way overboard and you get way too many people. But that's a good setting. Ooh, this almost fits with that rail there, but doesn't quite. We need something that's going to fit in perfectly. None of those. How about a little further? Nope, that's bigger. It's really hard to tell scale in some of these. So you just get this little picture and you're like, maybe that's it. I don't know. Okay, well, we could do like these smaller ones here if we wanted. Maybe do some of these. Delete that one. Do that one. We could probably, let's say, can we get we could probably get this one there. Do a different colored one, maybe. So they can all sort of fit in there. Oh yeah, that fits fine. Beautiful. All right, you guys have no water, which is kind of sad. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry to see that happen to you guys, but yeah, so this is kind of what I was thinking is we just get a bunch of these sort of factories and stuff around here. Definitely don't want to leave this all empty and open because it seems like it should be something in here. Can this fit? This can fit that way, I think. Really, if there was something that would fit... Oh, look at this build. This building is sweet. This logistics building. Probably by the IKEA or something. The only problem with this is I think it's too tall because the runway, again, the runway is right there. So we want to do something that's... It can be big. It just has to be low. We do have a big hill here, though. That's the other thing. Okay, we can't put it there. I think maybe over here around sort of this sort of section. I probably want to do... You know what? Let's get some trees. I think what I would like to do... Let's go to the workshop options. Let's go leafy full. I'm obviously going to bring that... Oh, okay, no, that's way too much. So I think I just want to do like a section of trees. That's sort of barrier... Okay, this is not doing as many trees as I thought it would. As like a kind of barrier between that and the road, and then behind all these trees is where we're going to have all the stuff, you know? So all the factories and stuff are going to be... Okay, this is just not... I thought it was going to do a lot more than it did, so... I have to click and just do this, and then we can just copy and paste. Yeah, I just want like a really nice tree line that sort of... Well, I guess also we probably from this road, probably like say want a view of IKEA. So maybe I leave this bit here empty. Because you should be able to see IKEA, you know, you don't want that to be blocked. So maybe up here, like, well, okay, that's a little much. But sort of where the car park is can sort of be the barrier of the tree line. So it goes to there, and then there's a few less, and you can sort of see the IKEA from a bit of a distance. You know, you're like, oh, there it is. So get rid of that giant tree in front. Oh yeah, we got to fix that road there too. I feel like we've been working on this area for like a few episodes. Oh, there's a lot of... We got to do some... We got to do the train actually down here. Because we got it sort of tunneling... by the airport. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. And then probably up here a little bit as well, but not as much. And then we get some factories back there. Okay, so train. I'm kind of all over the place as per usual, but anyway. So the train, we have the station there. I guess, because we got to go up here. If we just have the train maybe come around, it can even just, I guess maybe not a level crossing with the road, but, oh, actually, you know what? It can stay low. If we stay the same height to like here, right? So if we were to say that this is the same height as that, and I guess for now, because we're not using that, are we? No, we get rid of this connection. So I go here, then we'll go under the road. So we can come out like this way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. All right, so that's going to be the same height as this guy. Beautiful. That should be okay. We might need to adjust the road a little bit. And then the road will obviously be a bridge. That might go a little bit further this way. And then this might be the same size as that, or same height. Yeah, we might have to smooth some of this out a little bit. And then this can come a little bit closer. Doesn't need to be that big. All right, so this bridge then can all be the same height as well. And be above where the train goes. We could lower the train a little bit too. Nah, that's madness. That's crazy talk. We don't want to do nothing like that. We can move this point probably to there. But we don't really want to have it not flat in front of this area. Come up like that. I think with trees around here, it'll be beautiful. Okay, we might need to just lower this train line a little bit because it seems like it's not going to be ideal. Oh, actually, that already helped a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that goes there. And then, so this is the line that's going to go to the... okay, this is going to be on the ground though, please. To the airport. So we're going to go straight slope because we will just have it here and it's going to come along this tree line. And then I guess we'll probably just tunnel down here because we're kind of near to where we need to be. We're going to go down to 12. Actually go back to normal so we actually get a tunnel, please. So we'll do that. And then we'll probably extend that slope so it's not as steep. But yeah, so it'll be about there. So it just comes around the corner and then that can easily join up to where that is. Oh, this is going to be good. Yeah, we need a... Why? I don't know why I did this. I really don't. Like, I did all this area and then just did this intersection. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, so that's going to go there. And then I think what I'll do is I'll extend the length of that downward slope, just so it's a bit smoother. All right, and then we just connect this up to over here. There. Can we do... No, we'd have to do a couple of turns here to get this to smoothly connect. So maybe go in the roundabout. And then... It's kind of hard to see where this is. To there? Sure. Okay, so then that connects through. Now the question is, do we continue the same train? Because we have two different express trains that are actually coming out this way. We have a line that goes here to here and one that goes from there to here. I guess maybe this local train, because the other one's the airport express to the city, so maybe this one doesn't do that. So this one will stop there. I mean, it could continue on the other way, but I don't think there's any point. It will probably go somewhere else at some point. Like, we'll probably take it somewhere else, but for now, it's just going to go there. All right, so that's going to stop there. Now, I don't know. We might... Do we need another train? I don't know how many people we have. I don't think we have that many people here. Where is my train? It'd be nice to see where it is. Hello? Hello, train. Actually, I wonder which way is quicker, because this one goes all the way around here and comes around like that. I wonder if it's quicker to go this way than there. Probably is, but at least having it go this way, it sort of keeps the track clear, like it keeps them separate. Anyway, okay, so, oh, look at this area, it's good. So, this is looking good. I'm liking this. I'm just gonna get some more trees around where this train actually goes down. Just because I feel like this could be like a little bit more masked. And I think... So there's a lot of people walking. I don't think I want to zone on this side of the road. We'll probably put stuff over here. But this whole side can be sort of a little bit more secluded and blocked off. So this, we're going to also, between the road and the train line here, is do a few trees through here. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be so nice. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, this place is so nice. How did you do it? And I'll be like, just watch the video. You'll see how I did it. All right, so we're going to get a few more of these in here. Maybe I can just do a brush on this one. Oh yeah, that's fine. A few of those through there, just a little bit. Yeah, so just a little tree line between that and the train, because it looked kind of dumb. But that looks way better now, because it just blocks it. All right, actually, we saw the train going there, didn't we? Oh, here it comes back. I think we have the wrong kind of train on here. Oh, wait, where am I? We should probably change this, because this is kind of like a high-speed, like, commuter train, which I feel like... I mean, I guess it should be high-speed, but I feel like we should probably use the other train. This one. Which is, I think... Oh, it's actually a little less capacity. I might add 2 trains, though, because as you can see, we're actually pretty full on this line now. Oh, hang on. Get rid of that one. We'll add 2. Okay, delete. Okay, new train. New train is here. No, that's the old train. Where's the new train? Show me the new train. Hello? I guess someone will disappear. Hello, new train. Oh, there we go. No, that's still the old one. Oh, okay, we got one here. Yeah, this is better. This is a better sort of commuter-looking train thing. All right, that's better. All right, so we have apparently 450 people here, which is kind of nuts. Trying to go to the city, and we have 497 people on this platform trying to come out this way as well. So it's actually a pretty busy line, which is interesting. All right, so back through here. I guess I don't really want the car park road to be the one that we're zoning off of, do I? That's kind of dumb. So I think maybe we use another road that runs just behind it, because it seems kind of dumb to use a car park road, doesn't it? Like maybe we use this road and we zone off of here. So this can come to here maybe, and then go up to this road, and then this can be a little roundabout. So that's we don't need a 2-lane roundabout. I don't think we need a 2-lane roundabout here. Maybe 1 lane. No, we'll do where's a highway ramp? We want the highway ramp. There it is. Okay, make that smaller. That's probably fine for now. We might need to change it, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. We also want to make sure we don't do that. And the rest should already be good. Okay, so maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. I don't know. That's just going to go like this, I guess. Oh, no, other way around. That one down to there. Okay. Cool. This will probably just be trees, because it seems... I mean, we could probably do some stuff here. Actually, let's have a look. So let's have a look what we got. We got some of the larger buildings. Because we don't want to go too close to the runway, obviously. anything that is there should be pretty small. So we get this guy here maybe. It's pretty good. And then maybe this is just a matching one, isn't it? What else do we have? So we have the logistics warehouse, which is pretty cool. So I think, wait, which is, so that's the back, this is the front. So really they should join together. It's a little tall though, isn't it, for this area? How about some of these guys? So some of these are good. Maybe a couple of these guys over this way. Have that sort of all piped in. They don't have any power, but I'm hoping what the plan is here, I'm hoping that it all sort of starts joining together a bit as we do more of this. I would like to do stuff on this road. I think we could probably do something here. But again, the same kind of issue that all the buildings that I do have are a little too tall for... Yeah, we can't have... It's kind of dumb. It's like we're in the middle of nowhere. We could do some of these maybe. It's like smaller buildings like this, I guess. But is it stupid? I don't know. Like how many of these could we do? Because there's not a huge variety of them. Actually, you know what? Swap these two out. If we do this one here, because it's got a corner. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah, I'm thinking just if we do stuff like this, because I mean, well, we don't want to do too many because it's going to be weird. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. Maybe that should just be trees there. Because we could do it around this area with the IKEA. Ooh, we're getting too few services out here. All right, so this is kind of something more along the lines of what I'm thinking. So now we've got this big car park here. We've also got all these shops kind of up over this way, which hopefully people are going to start using some more. And I think what I might do is actually add a pathway that runs from down on this road straight up to here. Beautiful. So that's going to go there. Then we're probably just going to have to go through here. I'm just going to run a pathway underneath that you can't actually see. It's going to go all the way up. And I'll allow them to cross all the way through. And I'm hoping, I think they can get through here, but I'm never really sure where they can cross because it kind of gets messy a lot of the time. So they might be able to get through there. They might not be able to. I don't know. But we're also going to add in some crossings down here, just in case they need to cross the road there. I don't think we can add, oh, actually, no, we can add a crossing. I thought we couldn't on those roads. Never mind. I guess I didn't need to do that then. So I'm going to add crossings in here and here, and we're just going to slide them into place. I'm going to move this back to here instead. And then we're going to slide this guy straight... Oh, okay, it's gotten messy. Well, that's the problem with it sometimes. Hang on, if I get rid of it and put it back maybe? Yeah, there we go. And then we're just going to extend this pathway up to the top here. And then this guy's just going to slide over to here. And then that should allow them to walk all the way through. I mean, they kind of walk through the cars in the middle there, which... Why, of all places, do they choose to park in the middle there? It's kind of strange, but anyway. So that'll go about there. And then this should still connect. Nope. Turn off snapping. This should still connect quite nicely right to there. Allows them all to go through that way and hopefully just walk straight up to the shops, which is what I'm hoping they do. But a lot of them are just kind of walking over to the IKEA. Surprisingly, people still drive down this road even though it doesn't actually work. I'm not really sure their motive there because you can't get anywhere. I'm thinking, what if we just change it to this? Let's turn on no collision because we don't really need to worry about... Oh, hello. That's the problem with no collisions. We're going to get trees inside this building. Okay, what we can do, select trees, get those out of there. There's a get, oh, crap. Hang on, let's turn collision back on. I guess the other thing I could have done was this. I think if I just move, hang on, move something nearby, it sort of updates it. Yeah. There we go, let's put it back. All right, cool. So we've got some trees still out the front, so it still looks nice, but now they can actually drive around it. So they can actually come back down again. Now, I just want to make sure that we still don't have any parking here, because I don't want them parking on this road. Get out of there, no parking. Also, no parking on this road, because that's kind of weird. This road, I feel like we're kind of using it as a highway, so I don't know if I want parking on it, but they're parking there anyway. I guess you can do street. No, I don't want street. Park down there. You can do, we'll do street parking. There's no point in banning parking there. Now, this is kind of weird through here, so what I'm going to do is say junction restrictions, these guys can enter, these guys can enter, and these guys can enter, and these guys can enter. And then this is going to give way, and that's going to give way. I don't think anyone's going to use that road, it doesn't actually do anything, but that just sets this up as a priority, so they should be able to continue flowing through here without stopping at all, which is good, because that was a slight issue that we had. Right, so this appears to be working quite nicely. We are having issues of too few services though, because we have like nothing out here. So let's go ahead and start looking into some things that we can actually do to make everyone out here happy. So I guess a little clinic wouldn't go astray. It's kind of a weird place to have it though. Maybe a fire department would make more sense. Let's do a fire department, maybe down over here. Sort of, can I hide it in this building a little bit? Because it seems a bit strange to have all of that. I'm going to hide it in there a little bit. There we go. All right, so we got that guy there. That should make them a little bit happier. We also need police because we are having crime around here. So maybe if I chuck this guy at the back here. Actually, it's kind of a weird spot for it. I might put it here instead. Just because that's kind of like a park, except with the pennies in it. Good old delicious pennies. I like this area. It's coming to life now. All right, so you look like you have enough services now. You're still complaining. Fair enough. I guess we could do... Actually, how are we doing with power and water? I've got to keep an eye on that because when I'm focusing on that part of the city, this is the part of the city that dies first because it's like the furthest away from everything. So I've got to be careful of that. So these guys are having some comp issues. Land value is a little low. I think we can probably fix that by getting some stuff nearby. What is this? Casino. What about a casino out here? I mean, that's a strange place to have it. Let's not do that. What about festival area? Actually, it's not a bad place for a festival if we do it right here. Oh, it's a little loud all the way over there, though. Because that's actually kind of a cool spot for a festival. Or maybe even over here. I mean, that's kind of cool. But also then... The whole point was to get stuff nearby here, so maybe let's try to do that first. What's this? Ultimate recycling plant. We probably should do that at some point. That would help out with garbage issues a lot. What else do we have that we could sort of put in the area that's not too over the top? Plaza of the Dead. I don't really want that IKEA. What about a statue of this guy? That seems a little over the top, doesn't it? That seems a little much. Statue of Wealth? That seems like an IKEA thing. No, I mean it doesn't. IKEA is cheap and affordable. What a New England church. I mean, we could do a church like out here. It'd be kind of cool. Next. Next. What about a Mall of Moderation? What about a posh mall? What about Disaster Memorial? Ooh, that'd be really cool in the middle of eight. Wait, is it a square though? It might be a square. What's this? Climate research. Nope. Little church. No. All the churches are in here, interestingly enough. Oh, the Ericsson Globe. Did we ever do anything with this? I don't think I ever put this down anywhere, did I? Maybe that could go over here. Oh, wait, this is super loud too. It'd also be weird just here by the airport. Okay, never mind. No, I thought that could be cool, but then it doesn't make any sense out here. What about... Just want something to put here. Just like a little plaza or something, but they're all kind of not really right. So maybe just a regular plaza. Could do a dog park, could do more parking lots. Or we could do some of these, or maybe city park stuff. No. Okay, does this plaza actually fit anywhere? It kind of fits there. The problem with these is unless they fit perfectly, they look kind of weird. Kind of fit here. What if we just do 4 of them here? Is that weird? It's kind of weird. It's also not even through here. Not even or Steven. But if we do... Man, it's kind of cool. Let's see if I can... Wow, we are not making money anymore. It's alright, we'll make money again. Let's smooth that out a little bit, because I think if it's just a smooth slope, it'll probably look okay. Just some plazas. Does that help with you guys at all? Well, still low land value. These guys are all happy, though. Man, IKEA is demanding. They want some super high land value. Also, yeah, how's the power going through here now? So this is all connected through, which is good. Airport is still a bit far away, so I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do that. I wonder if there's... What about some of those buildings? What about the actual factory buildings? Bakery. We could do a bakery. Well, you got to unlock them all. Okay, never mind. What about just a giant warehouse next to the airport? Like here. But I want it to face the other way. Like this way. But here. Seems odd, doesn't it? It does seem odd. Maybe just like a low density office area would be okay. I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but we can try. I think maybe smaller roads would probably be a good idea, actually. So why don't we do a small road coming off here? That sort of comes up and then maybe heads back this way a little bit. I don't know that these are actually going to be low-rise buildings, though. I definitely want them to be low, because if they're tall, it's going to look really stupid. Let's have a look. Come on, zone in. Also, they may not... I don't know if they do. Okay. I was going to say, because I did do a ban. Oh, I haven't done any themes here either. So I have no idea what we're going to get here. It could look really dumb. Well, that's already too tall. How is that low rise, buddy? That also looks stupid. Get out of here. What is that? I kind of just wanted... Maybe we just do more of this. Okay, no, get out of here. This ain't working. Go. Goodbye. All right, let's do more. Maybe just more parking in front, and then we can do. I don't know what it was. Parking again. Parking. How big are these? Actually, not too big. Do one here and one here. Maybe one over here kind of fits. Okay, hello. You can go away now. You don't need to be on my screen anymore. Oh no. Right. Okay, this one? Okay, there we go. So to select again. Yeah, I don't know. The problem with these, yeah, that can go away. Is also yeah, we really need to look into public transport out here. Besides, besides trains, because obviously there's a bunch of people walking between these two places. I guess maybe they're like going to the shops and then walk into the train over here or something. I don't know. Anyway, so most of this will probably be trees. Obviously not too many because we are right by the airport, so we've got to be careful of that. Can we do a factory here? Probably do at least one because we're by the airport, so it makes sense. Maybe there, and then we can have some shops along this section. I don't know, just checking it out, seeing what we can do. Oh, that's like that should have a road there. That looks like it needs, road access or something. And also a little bit extra too than what we have. So maybe I'll do this. And then I'll leave a bit of extra space. All right, and then we're going to go here. Okay, no, I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go here. And then we can get some of these other stores out. Let's maybe do a different order because otherwise they're going to be the exact same stores as the other place. This is a good one for the corner. It always looks nice on a little corner there. Yeah, I think we could probably just have some stores along here maybe. And then if we can do like... Oh, how strange that that comes with a thing on it that overlaps the road. So you can go there. And this one can go here. That's beautiful. Little shopping area. Who wouldn't want to come here? What is this, like a little car store? A car store? Who calls it a car store? A dealership? Come to the car store, guys. It's really great. Ooh, IKEA. We have some other IKEAs as well. We should probably figure out what we're going to do with those. Oh, that's the same as the other one. Get rid of that one. Maybe these two can sort of fit together. I like that this has a squirrel and that one has an ice cream. It's fun. This is actually going to move over now, even though I was going to leave a bit of extra space there, but whatever. So if those go like that, so it's just a few shops along the front here. Then we go for some pathways just to at least try and tie this whole area together. So maybe that can come straight down like that, and then this one can have one that goes along the front. Something like that. And then we just probably do trees or something in most of this area, to be perfectly honest. That's probably how it's going to work. All right, so now, does that at least join the panel? It does, so we can get rid of this. And, oh no, I was going to say, and probably all that. No, not yet. Okay, that's good. I mean, that wasn't really the one blocking the runway. It was more this one. So we got to sort that out. But anyway, all right, so that should have water. So that comes down to here. But then I still think there should be something more back here. There should be like... Maybe this could be an office area. What offices do I have any offices in here? I mean, I have these, but... Need something... No... Well, we could do something like that. It seems weird. It seems very close to the terminal, though. It needs to, like... I mean, maybe it could be on the end of the terminal? Like here? So it's like... the end piece or something? I don't know. So it's sort of like, I guess the office is attached. Obviously we need a road here then, because I think it's going to start complaining otherwise. Hang on. Snap and go away for a second, please. Thank you. Now snap and go away again. There we go. So that can go here, and then hopefully that sort of just connects through. Oh, actually, can we get a plaza in here? I love a good plaza. Yeah. Look at that. So bring it back this way a little bit more. If we go there, then if we slide... Oh. I guess if we just actually make a bigger road, it'd also probably fit better. Yeah, I like these... I wish these roads weren't just one way. Maybe this one's good. Oh yeah, that fits. That road is so much darker though. That one actually goes under there, which I guess is fine actually that you can't see it. That's not bad. I wouldn't mind... Oh, no, that's probably fine. Okay, let's do that, and then let's get some trees. It's all coming together now. Look at this. Who would have thought a little old flower leaky would have it in him? There we go. This might be too close. But anyway, I don't know. Just that building there. It's fine. Should have, like, maybe, like, some stuff there. Looks a little odd at the moment. I think, look, it's coming together slowly but surely. I also wish that the game wouldn't do this, where they all jump out of their cars and look like idiots. Okay, we should have something here. Whether it be a plaza or a little store. I'm not sure yet. Probably just a little store or something. That's too big. So we got a train station right there, which is good. I'll put this here and then slide it over. There you go. Beautiful. And then maybe this one. Get a bit of Sally's in the middle. Sort of along there. And then I guess, I don't know, this area at the back's kind of weird. I guess what we can do is just maybe paint some of this just concrete. Because that's probably what it would be. Just this road just is access around the back, I guess, of the area. So there you go. Beautiful. And then maybe this is where we can have like airport access or something for some back road there. All right, cool. So that's going to go like that. And then we're going to get some trees. And I guess just fill in... Okay, this is not, again, not the way to do it because it doesn't really do much. Do I want to fill in this section? Probably, because it's going to look kind of dumb otherwise. It all looks empty. You know what helps stuff not look empty? Trees. Get some of these. Got to get the color in there. Got to have it pop. Get the color popping. So something. Okay, can those grids go away? Hello? Okay. So little trees in there. I'll probably do the same there. Oh, maybe not there. Maybe that can be something a little bit more manicured, but I think that needs a little bit more attention. Okay, so this is kind of where we're at now. This guy still wants more land value. And also the cops apparently still have a problem getting here. Oh no, there they go. I was going to say that's odd that that's still an issue. So that still needs some work. Maybe we could set up a bus line at least for now, because that would also help the land value. So that might be a good idea. So we're going to stop at the IKEA, and then maybe from the bus can go from the IKEA to the train station, because I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? Rather than the airport. It's not technically an airport bus, but where should we stop? It's probably just in front here somewhere, right? Just there, because it's close enough. And then it will come back. I guess it probably should go here again, right? There's a lot of roundabouts it has to go through. It should probably come back to the IKEA, because otherwise it's like, well, you can't get the train there. What's the point? I don't know that it needs to go anywhere else. If we got the train there, like that, then you can just get the train here and then get the bus. Although it'd probably be quicker to get a bus. So maybe this will come up here too. And then this one can go this way. I don't know, just to provide some sort of different route. Come straight down the middle. Okay, these are all the roads where I can't really... No, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we just go there and then we come back. And that's it. We could also go up here, actually. Wait, maybe we go... here. Man, the one-way system makes this really confusing. That really should be a two-way road. That doesn't need to be one-way. That really could be a two-way road very easily. It's also going to be really small now, which is a slight issue. Which I guess is fine. Alright, so then we go from here to the top of the car park area. So those guys can get a bus to there. And then we go over to the train station. So then it's not as direct as the train, but it does get you to the IKEA, you know. I feel like the IKEA bus should be yellow. I would do yellow and blue, but I don't think I can do that. All right, so this is just going to be a bus. 1, 2, 3. 3 is probably fine. A lot of people waiting here. Oh, yeah, they're loving it. So that didn't really seem to help our land value. It might take a bit of time, so I don't know. We can be patient, maybe. We don't have enough workers there, but it's okay. It's getting there. This area is looking okay. I mean, at least it's coming to life. I think that's the most important part. All right, so then probably want to do something here. This could definitely be like a park or something. I don't know, because I don't think I want to build this all up. I mean, we could do some houses here if we wanted, but I think this side is clearly very much like more industrial and commercial. Also, what's going on over here? We got a lot of issues over here. We got what's this? No selected resource. Oh yeah. Can I just turn those off? I mean, I guess I could just swap these buildings out for something else. Wait, how big are the other buildings? Let's just have a really quick look. What am I doing in here? Because there was like these logistic buildings, right? How big? They place like this on the road. Wondering if we could place them. So wait, this is the back. Wait, how? I really need to see how these place somewhere. I need to like, okay, so I see. So we can use the front section to sort of tile it, make it longer. And then there's this sort of ramp around the back, which is obviously like for trucks or something. So if we had a road at the back as well, it'd be good. But they all sort of place along the road like that. Okay, so now I know how those place. It's really hard to tell when you don't actually have room. Where am I? I'm lost now. Over here. So if we were to do these, we'd obviously have to move that rail, but it definitely could fit in this area. But is it too big though? Maybe it is a little big, because considering everything else, the scale of it is a little bit smaller. I mean, if we were to do that, we could do that somewhere else. We could do one of these, actually. These might work quite well. These are a nice size. And then at least we wouldn't have that flashing building the entire time. All right, so we put two of them side by side. Oh, hang on, actually. What happened to my power? Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to make sure this is all still powered. All right, that can go to here, and that can go to here. That's so bad, but it's okay. We'll fix it soon. All right, so that's all powered back up again. Do these both have road access? Because this is a little further back off the road. I just want to make sure that's okay. And this rail goes here, so we've got to also figure out where this goes. Probably still in front. We could probably still do that. And then I got to connect all those up at some point. But I think that's probably a better choice there. As for this one, yeah, if I can get rid of all these warehouses, it'd be ideal. Oh, what? Oh, too few services. What services do you guys want? Like, what do you want out here? I mean, probably a clinic, I guess, right? Hospital's a bit too tall. What about the other hospital? Is that the same size? That's also pretty big. All right, let's just do a little clinic maybe. Maybe we can do that out here. So it's like the airport sort of clinic right there. So I'll only serve that area. I guess it's not getting over here though. It doesn't really reach. Wait, how much was this? Medical clinic is 400 a week. Oh, it's actually not too bad. All right, well, I guess we should probably get this around here somewhere too. Problem is, I just don't know where to put it. It's not really a good spot to tuck it away that also reaches all the buildings. I mean, really the only place I can do is here, but it looks kind of dumb because it's like... Oh, actually, you know what? I guess that's probably fine. Yeah, actually, that's not too bad. It's sort of tucked away there. All right, does that help us? Okay, that helped with that services. This guy is just low land value still, but how much land value do you need? Like, surely... Oh, it's pretty good. Bro, like, do you need to be on golden soil or something to exist? That's ridiculous. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, it's over here. Let's see if we can get rid of this. Let's see if we can replace that with a warehouse that sort of fits better. We could definitely do two of these probably would fit in there, but there might be something better. You know what? I think these actually might be quite good. So if we put them here and try and get them side by side like that, make sure that they are the same height. That somehow seemed like it made it worse, but it didn't. Just trying to make sure they're lined up. I mean, that's close enough. All right, and then we're going to rotate these obviously because they're a little off kilter. They're going to sit just in here, a little bit off the road. Just there. Cool, and then we'll obviously detail this up a bit more as we go. But now, those are much more functional. 20 workers each, same with these. So we've got a bunch more jobs, which is great. We don't have flashing warehouses everywhere, which is nice. I mean, the warehouses are great, but if we're not using them, they're kind of annoying. Maybe there's just like a decorative version of the workshop. I don't know. Anyway, I think this whole area is coming together nicely now. Let me know in the comments down below. But I think this is something... It's a good starting point. It's still very much a work in progress. We've got to sort out those power lines, got to detail a lot of this. I mean... Even this car park is still ridiculous in there. I think the shops are okay though. I think as long as we sort of don't leave them empty at the back here, we need to do like a fence or something, like a border road around it. Just something pretty simple. It doesn't have to be super detailed, but just something. Oh, also I should just quickly, like this is just a little rough around the edges. This could just at least be smoothed out a little bit. Just a little. It doesn't have to be too much. It just seems a little much. And I think all over here too, yeah, kind of just did the road, then never went back and fixed it. And all through here actually as well. That's better. There you go. Just a little bit of smoothing. Beautiful. Yeah. Dude, this area is cool. I like this. How's the traffic through this area? It's actually non-existent. That's great. It's flowing nicely. That's what I call a job well done. This area is busy. Maybe we should get some of those factories over here too. I wonder if we should have... No, I mean, I guess they have a pretty good connection to that area because they can come up this way and stay on the highways that are coming around here instead of going all the way through. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. And have an awesome day.